Hello and welcome back to Dyson Sphere Program. My name is Pooks and tonight we are going to build out our very own Deuterium Planet. That's right, that's what we're going to be working on. Now I've been wandering around just trying to find where I put my fractionators, and I've just upped the supply of those that I'll be demanding. Of course, I've also realized, however, that I'm going to need more steel for it. My steel line here is coming off the original steel line, and it's not a healthy supply. It's not a healthy supply at all. So we'll actually be starting this off by reversing this steel line. We'll wander over to where it's meant to go. Oh, perspective is a pain. We'll cut that there. I wonder if there's some kind of belt tool here that will just allow me to kind of reverse things. It'd be really nice if there is. Is there a control? No. Because I would just love to, just reverse the whole thing, but it's not looking like that's a possibility. So we're just going to do that. And then, yeah, we'll have to relay this line. But that's okay. We can do that. We can manage it. Oh, hang on. What was the whole thing here? Was it going up one? Up and through like this, maybe? And then back down? Man, I played some real spaghetti. Some real genuine spaghetti here. I think it was running along underneath this thing. Yeah, it certainly looks like that. There's the remains of the line there. And then it's going along, going down to here. Are you going over? Yeah, it was going over. Okay, so let's think about that. Going up, and then into the splitter. Now, do I want it to go into split? I don't think I do. I think I want it to go down. Yeah, we do. We want it to go up one along, and then down, and then connect in there. We can do that. We'll get rid of this splitter entirely because we don't need it no more. And connect up here. Alright, so that'll give us steel back into the steel line that's meant to be running down here. There's probably a few things that actually require steel here that it would have been missing out. But the first and main one was this guy here, where we definitely did want to upgrade that. We'll upgrade the inputs as well, make sure that that's always working as fast as it possibly can, because I'm going to want a lot of fractionators for today's project. Tonight. I should really say tonight. We'll upgrade this belt while we're at it. That's a nice little concrete belt there. All these Mark 1 belts still exist, of course. Because I've never upgraded them. There's not really been a need. I don't know if that's maybe a mistake. Who knows? Who knows indeed. Alright. So yes, the plan for tonight though, is that we'll be going and making a whole heap of fractionators on a planet and turn that planet into our fractionation planet, because we're really low on deuterium. That's what we were having troubles with in the last episode, and you know, we don't want no troubles. We want less troubles in our life. So we'll grab 10 of these. I might need a little bit more. We're going to need something to provide us with power as well on the planet that I'm nominating for this. We'll probably need some sorters. Will I need sorters? No, I won't need sorters for this actually. No sorters required. We will need collector things though, these guys. And we'll grab all 100 of them. Because they're going to be putting hydrogen from the orbit planet nearby. We might want some drones. I don't think I've got drones in my inventory, so I'll grab another 200 of those. It's nice. We're definitely going to want belts, so let's go fill up on those. Oh, I'm going crazy here. Going crazy. You know what? We're just going to delete that. Get rid of this kind of inconvenient stuff in our inventory. I'll keep these because it actually could be quite useful. We'll keep our miners and that sort of thing. Yeah. You know what? Let's grab a few belts up to that level. And what else are we going to want? So it's largely a system of fractionation and belts that we need. Let's do this. We need power production as well, I think. But how many fractionators we got here? We got 6 stacks built so far. Now, it is actually a good amount of fractionators, but I don't think it's going to be enough for what I want to do here. It's going to be the fractionation planet. The fracking planet. Oh, that's a good name. And we'll grab the full 30. There we go. Alright, so we're going to need power on this planet. So I think what we'll do is grab a whole chunk of solar panels. Probably the easiest way to set up in absence of a Dyson sphere. I'm going to throw some of these arc smelters back. I'm not sure I really want them in my inventory just at the moment. And we might also chuck a few of the miners back for the time being. I'll probably want those guys. What else? Assemblers, advanced assemblers here. I've got plenty of them. Probably don't need them at the moment. Grab a few of those, yep. And batteries. Batteries are the next thing that we'll want. So let's go pick up some batteries. Here we go. That's a good amount of batteries. And I actually don't want those in my inventory, so I'll drop those off. Probably we want something to help with foundations if we need it. Alright. Get rid of you. And we might pick up a few sorters just in case. I don't think I'll need them on this planet, but just in case. Alright. So that's a good start. In the meantime, the mole can continue to build those fractionators out for us. How's our power supply? Let's just check up on that. Plenty of power there. We're 100% satisfaction. And let's zoom out. Oh yeah, the Dyson sphere continues. The Dyson sphere continues, which is fantastic. Always good to see it progressing. Constant stream of rockets coming out here, constant stream of solar sails. It's nice to see it just continue to build up. And, you know, we're going with a different pattern of solar sails on the top too, which I think I like the difference here. I think I'm happy with that. Anyway, it's too bad if I'm not happy with it, because now we're going to the stoner van. Specifically, we're going out to its one thing in orbit. Well, there's 2 planets in orbit, actually. There's a gas giant, and there's Neptune Scooby-Doo. Where are you? So, Amar named us, came up with a name for Neptune Scooby-Doo last episode. And I went with, where are you, in the stoner van. And, yeah. So we're going to head off there, and we're going to set up our deuterium fractionation planet. So what it's going to be doing is pulling all the hydrogen from that particular solar system, and it's going to be basically fractionating all that hydrogen and turning it into good old deuterium for us. And fractionation is the most efficient way of getting deuterium, as opposed to the particle colliders. You can get it faster. You can get it faster, and you can do it with more power, but it does take a higher recipe to do it, I guess. You're using 5 to produce 10, as opposed to a 1-to-1 correlation. So we're going to be efficient. We're not going to waste. We're trying our best not to have a wasteful playthrough here. And we're just going to go boop, onto the arid planet now here. Now, of course, this particular planet, it's a lovely arid desert, but it also has a whole chunk of energy. In fact, it gets solar at 169%. So that's really cool, and it means that our solar planets are going to do really good things here. And the other cool thing about what I'm doing is I don't really need to worry about where I'm setting up, because any point on the planet is going to be fine. So I don't have to worry about particular poles or anything like that. We can just go straight to the equator and just start there. Oh, actually, now I think on it, maybe I do need to worry. That's all right. We're gonna go here anyway, even if we should be doing something else, and just start laying down the solar panels. We'll do this, and then we're going to take a cheat because I don't feel like clicking all the time, and just use this now and just start putting it down. Yeah. What? Collide with other object? Lies. Damn lies, sir. Whoa. Now we're going to do another blueprint here. Take this, please. Use it now, and we're just going to go bloop. Really? You collide? I think it's the difference on the tropics. Alright, so maybe that won't work as well as I kind of hoped it would. Try this. There we go. Now I'm going to run out of solar panels doing this. But how much easier is that? Blueprints. Loving it. And now the next thing, of course, is that we want to do the same thing with accumulators. And just have some big battery farms. So let's work this out. We'll do a couple of rows to get us started, and then just start plonking it down with blueprints again. And so we'll do the good old cut. Use now. Paste. Another paste. Another paste. It's 75 each time I put down one of these bad boys. Keep doing that till my inventory runs out, I think. Oh, we've got a dilemma. Do I really want to put it there? Let's just do up. Yep, our inventory's going to run out now. Let's let them drones go crazy. Alright, we'll go over here, finish up these solar panels. Cool. Alright, we have our solar farm. God knows how much power that'll create. Ridiculous amounts, I suspect. And from here... I love it. I love it. Alright, from here, what we want to do is work out a nice open space to make our fractionation sort of prints. So we can make it easy to copy paste is what I'm thinking. Did I make a blueprint for fractionation for fractionators? What do we got here? This is an input on the left, output on the right sort of situation. I think I'll start with this, but I'm then going to make some modifications. So we'll put it over here maybe. Then I'm going to modify this a little bit here. Right. I'm going to just do a quick little snip of reset. We want to go from there, I think. Use now. Let's see if we can just tell it to keep coming across. It's just going to do the collide thing. Also, we need these to be tip-top. I'm going to use this as a blueprint. I want it all blue belts. Alright, so we might just do this. Just say like that. Alright, so the rule of thumb with fractionation is that it's a 1% conversion rate. So technically, if I flood this with 100 hydrogen, then it should turn into 100% deuterium on that. Now, it won't be even fractions, meaning there's always a chance, I think, that it doesn't work. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we'll go with a row of 20. And I think if a row of 20, or basically 2 rows of 20 here, if that doesn't work, then it should work. Yeah, it should work well, I reckon. Technically, you could do rows of 50 to get 100%, I think. And then our output will come out here. Like so. The other thing is that it's 30 per second running here, so I'm not even sure if the 50-50 rule would work or not. So tonight is an adventure. We're going to find out new things. We're going to find out if this recipe is worth a damn, basically. Now we go through the slightly painful process of just belting this all up. We get to the end and we tell it to do a sharp U-turn. this part of it. And then we'll want power. So, I'm hoping we can do something along the lines of this. As long as everything is kind of flashing reddish, then it means that we should have power for everything. Alright. Now we're going to do this one. Yeah, we're going to want a new recipe for this. Blue fractions times 40. Save. And this should all be powered up as well, so we should just be able to do another one straight away. Too close. Ah, yeah, because I put things on it. There we are. And another one over here. These are fractionators? No, you're refineries. Where's our fractionators? We got a few more. Yeah, we can do another 2, I think. Copper vein in the way. That's okay. And after that, we're probably gonna have tubes. Oh no, I didn't do the top. Ah, shit. Ah, no. No. Please? Please tell me a way. Make this good again. Shut the farm gate. No. I think that we really just want to do this. Yeah, start over, folks. It's gonna be better than this. That's alright, I'll improve the blueprint while I do it. It shall be fine. Hang on. Nearly made another mistake. I'm trying my best to do that tonight, it seems. Okay. It's okay, people. Oh, that's a green belt as well. Is it? Yeah. Yeah, we don't want your kind around here. The other thing I feel like I can do is just get rid of some of these bloody power poles down the bottom. And just make that a little bit more friendly. There we go. Alright. So, we're gonna delete you. Do a new thing. Actually, just gonna try and get the bottom part of it. Yeah. Blue. fraction times x40. Save blueprint, use it straight away, and that means, hang on, oh, not quite, nope, we've done it again, we nearly did it again, or rather, I should say. Come on, we want to just get these in as well. Don't want the top power poles though, and there's a reason for that. Blue fracking 40. Save. Let's use it. Yes. Make the whole thing a little bit more compact as a result. Not that we need to be really all that compact when we're using a whole planet for this, but that makes it a little bit more friendly. Somehow it's missing a power pole there, but I can deal with small amounts, right? This we can deal with. Ah, the middle power poles, yeah, okay. Oh, we know it's gonna need, yeah, okay. That's where it's all gone. Cool. Alright, now we just need to wait for our drones. While we're waiting for our drones though, let's think inputs. So ultimately we're going to want these guys being supplied. I'm thinking one tower will supply 3 rows. That seems like a fairly neat arrangement to me. Ooh, yeah, we've got these end bits that we haven't done either. Oh, nope. Really? It's just not my night, is it? Like that, and then in. Yeah, better. Alright. And you're gonna do like that, and then in. Cool. Have we done everything? Yep, cool. Right, we'll just fly over here. And yeah, alright, so the plan is to fly back over there and do one of these input towers per 3 of these. So that should be 120. And that'll be, yeah, that'll be lots, hopefully. That'll be more than enough, hopefully. Hang on, it's just spotting some issues here with power. That's okay though, this is fixable issues. This is not a deal breaker. We can solve this. Oh, and we can outrun our drones so they stop working. And then all our deuterium will come out the side here and into our export facility, which will be sitting right here. Okay, so let's start belting it up. That sounds like I'm gonna have a go at it, really, doesn't it? Alright. So each one of these can go into its own kind of row. In fact, I'm pretty sure we should be able to do at least like that. So that'll be 80. If I end up outputting 80 a second, that'll be too much. Yeah, let's think about this actually. We probably want that to be its own row there as well, because it's going to stagger a little bit. It's not always going to be clean percentages, but the potential is that for 40 a second output, right? I'm betting that it's going to be a little bit less than that, but it may not be that far off. So we'll do that. And then our next next input we'll do like this. Next one will go like this. I mean, I'm saying input, I mean output. And then our final one goes like that. So that should give us a whole supply of deuterium. Alright, we'll put a power supply building there. Why don't you we'll hook it up. Hook it up to something that actually exists. There we go. And that can start charging. Alright. Now the next thing is, of course, is our inputs. So again, let's think on this. We're doing whole things. I still think 1 to 3. We're going to try that, and if I need more, I can always do more. That's the beauty about these. Now we'll give it that. You're an orbital collector, but the transport range of vessels is going to be limited to just this system. So you're not going to get hydrogen from anywhere but here. You're going to go pick that up, and you're going to demand that, and local supply. That makes sense. Same here. Demand and local supply. We'll also start powering you both up, like so. And off they go. They're heading off to our gas giant, which is very, very close. Just off to the local gas giant to fill up. Oh, we've got 50 interstellar logistics vessels in space. Achievement unlocked. Woo! Look at them all, just ringing that planet. And they're all just landing down, filling us up with hydrogen, and that is fantastic. Alright, we'll get rid of that achievement. And we're going to start going, alright, we're going to output hydrogen into the system. There's one lot going. And already you can hear that bubbling noise. That is our deuterium supply coming. There's a sweet, sweet sound of deuterium. Alright, and so we're starting to run that hydrogen in. Oh, we got a gap. Of course we do. It's going to be a consistent gap everywhere now as well. That's alright, that's a very small gap to have. Nobody panic. Fix those gaps. Alright, excellent. Do we have any more? Feel like it should have, yeah, it's starting to come around. We are starting to come around. Is it going to make it the full 40? It is. It's going to start swinging back around, but most of it is getting held up. In fact, it almost looks like it's getting held up somewhere. We have an output problem. Oh, yeah, hang on. Oh, I see. Here, yep. We have a problem there. Excellent. Beautiful. Exactly what we want to see. All of this running through the system. How are we doing on power? 100% satisfaction. It's running around in circles. Beautiful. Alright, one group down, and we are certainly not hitting 42nd. Yeah, because of our percentages, so that's all fine. Lovely. Alright, that's going to give us a whole heap of Deuterium, your remote supplying, which is good. That's the right setting. We're going to give you vessels. We're going to chop that down before you guys try to take off. And then we are going to tell you to get some warpers. Remote demand, local storage. And you're allowed to transport it anywhere you need now. Oh, not quite actually. Not quite. I'm surprised something's not trying to take that at the moment. A little nervous about it too. The other thing I'm thinking here is that we might want a storage capacity, right? So that we get, you know, peaks and troughs in our demand. We can do stuff about that. So what we might do is do a rung of 3, like so. Right. Let's build up a little bit of supply here. A little bit of supply, I say. Ha 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 ha. Maximum supply power. Yeah, as tall as the building itself. Now our output, of course, is going to go along like so. And then across, and then in, and out, and across, and then in, and then our first deuterium like so, second deuterium like so, third deuterium like so. Yeah, I can't see in there properly. Whoops. Come on, let me select. Just need to do it once. There we go. Alright, so that'll give me good silo towers, basically, for all this deuterium when it gets stored. It's going to run it around in circles all the time, I suspect. Actually, that's probably not going to work out too well, is it? I did not understand the assignment, because all it's going to do is an endless loop now. Yep, that's wrong. We want to go cut this off like so. Do that. Instead, do 1. Like that. Because I didn't actually need to do that. Yeah, that'll... This might work. This might work a bit better. Like so. And you're actually going to go like that. I'm going to cut you off here. Cut you off here. Cut you off here. Then we'll just kind of wend you away. Wend around the tower and then in. Or wind. Wend or wind. I like the word wend. It's fun. Alright, yeah, that works. Alright, so they can get here. It's trying to fill up, of course. Yeah, now you can Now you can supply however many light years you need to go, man. Let's just say 18. 18 sounds like a good number. And they're off. Yeah, let's let you charge as fast as you want to. Off they go to supply. Man, pretty much straight away. It's like they're all gone. But these will allow us to rack up storage as we need to. Should be great. Already getting a little bit of storage-ish here. Full belts and all that. Alright, so that's only based on 3 of these things. So we need to keep expanding. More. We want more, I say. Alright. Do that. And in like so. Lovely. Now, of course, that's continuing to get supplied with hydrogen. We're not running out by any means. That's great. Might even be able to supply even more of these things. And I think ultimately I don't even need to put the belts up like this. Could even be a bit better. We're certainly not maximizing our belt capacity at the moment. Let's just check it out, right? We're gonna check it out to see how we go if we do this. Nice. Actually, did I make any kind of change there? I don't think I did. I do not think I did. I'm gonna do that. And then we'll do that. Cut it off like so, maybe. Alright, now we've got 2 of them coming into... we've got this, all working its way. Hang on. Hold up. Surely you should be working. I do not see a reason. What do you think this? Oh. Apparently I missed a bit. There we go. Here you go, guys. Oh, I'm wondering if I missed a bit here as well. Yeah. Somehow we've made a mistake. And there we go. Better. Is there a constant mistake? Nope. Yeah, look at them coming online. Right, that gives us more deuterium. But yeah, we're blocking up at this point, so we definitely need to say that this one belongs to this one. And I suspect what we can do here is say that you can go in here, you can go down here, and then likewise, if we get into trouble later on, you can also output here, you can also output here. Oh, it'd be nice if I could prefer my output. Probably a better way of setting it up, but I just can't think of it at the moment. So make sure everything's running in circles like it should. It looks like it is. And we've got a good start here. Occasionally that's waiting on more supplies. Jolly good show. Oh, there's deuterium. Wrong way. Deuterium goes in this way. And we are certainly demanding it. We're still at 0 reserves. Which of course means more fractionators! We must fractionate it all. We do have this nice little constant supply here though. Basically a full belt output with 3 of them, it looks like. So 3 lots of these ones to 1 belt seems to be the goal, and we occasionally get a little bit of stuck on production here. That's not too bad. Alright. Cool. Alright, so therefore, back to Big Brain. We named it, finally. Where we're constructing the... Oh, I need to do a Dyson sphere in the shape of a brain! That would have been so much better! Ah, man, missed a trick. But Earth is a busy little port these days. Look at it going. It is busy, busy, busy. Anyway, we'll get into orbit, head back to Big Brain and Earth. How are we doing on power supply? Yeah, we're good. We're good on warpers. Always try to carry a little bit of extra in there, just in case. We are, of course, powered by antimatter now, which is certainly helpful when you're warping long distances. It's the most power that we can have in the game. And we want to go out this way, I think. Oh crap. There. There we go. Here's Earth. Here's Earth loading. And into orbit we go. Alright. So. No. I wanted to come down then. Good enough. So what's using the deuterium should be down here, right? Are you demanding? Yeah, you're on remote demand. And look at you. We'll say max. Might as well be max. And we still can't keep up. We just can't keep... Oh, look at this. We have our next challenge, people. We have our next contender, which is supermagnetic rings. They're getting a little bit tired, the factories. Let's go check that out while we're here. I know that my mole is probably continuing to make fractionators, so we've probably got time. There's our little factory of them down here. And yeah, they're working overtime. They're working overtime. They're mainly working overtime because we don't have enough magnets coming in. That's because we don't have enough iron coming in. My net solution here is just to order iron. From somewhere, maybe one day. Then you can also have the local supply, I think. Local demand, remote storage. Cool. Alright, that's a thing. So it may not even be a problem with magnets, it might just be a problem with good old iron ore. And while I'm here, let's see if we can just, you know, upgrade a few things. Do that maybe. And we've got plenty of room to expand the inputs here. We need it. How are we doing on graphite? So yeah, energetic graphite's not going to be a problem for a bit. Our whole problem is our magnets in our supermagnetic rings. But while I'm here, I am going to upgrade these factories to the latest and greatest. Because why not? Why shouldn't I? The other thing that Scooby-Doo Where Are You can do, therefore, is export magnets. Or export iron. I'm pretty sure there's some iron nodes on that planet. Nodes was the word I was looking for. So we will make sure that that's I can build some of those. Right, fractionators, here we go. A few other things we need there as well. Pretty sure we wanted more. Power plants. Power plants, yeah, these. Pick up the ones we're probably gonna need. A few more batteries. Oh, that's the wrong one. Hopefully that'll be enough. We are going to need miners after all. But we'll do the refining elsewhere. That should be enough miners. 100. Yeah, that should definitely be enough of them. Use all that, I might have a problem. Elsewhere, now we're going to need sorters? No, probably not. We'll grab these. Always going to need belts. Got a full belt. Now these all depend on blue magnets. So that's probably... Is that why it's not making things? No. No, hang on. Hang on. You should be hard at work. What do you need? Energetic graphene! We're out of how are we... Oh. We have a graphene problem too, people. This is what happens when you start using the limits of your factory and you haven't counted out everything. You start running out of stuff. And that's where your little alert sort of things are meant to come in and tell you if things aren't working. So we might do some overall factory improvements at some point, some flow rate monitors to tell me where I have problems, when I have those problems. But for the time being, I do want to finish off my Scooby-Doo Where Are You place. So back to the Stoner Van it is. And back to Where Are You? To set up some more stuff. And to start exporting some iron from there too. Into orbit we go. And back to Stoner Van. There it is. The planet might be on the far side from the looks of things. Yes. Oh no, 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 there it is. Hey, I got that one right. It's looking very coppery, isn't it? Coppery rather than anything else, isn't it? Oh, there's only 1.8 mil of iron ore here. That's unfortunate. It is still 1.8 mil that we can take advantage of, but it is not as exciting as I first thought. First we'll do this. Fortunately, there are heaps of other planets that I have that do produce iron. We've got titanium. Yeah, maybe mistook it for titanium or something. Also, good source of stone here. Don't need to export that. Alright, we are still going to set up iron here though, because it's something we need. We've got a few veins around, and we'll take advantage of that. Alright, so we just do one of these here. You can have a... yeah, you're going to need that, but you're also going to need warpers. I only want 100 remote storage, local demand. And local demand, remote supply, yeah. Then we're going to give you some of these. Set up some miners. Actually, we have started with our advanced mining machines, so why not just quality of life purposes? Boom! That's all we need to do. Amazing. Kind of curious to know how fast these run too. It's so much easier too. I wonder if you can use a combination of, you know, advanced mining machines and the regulars. Does anyone know? If you're in chat and you know, please let me know. Can we use a combination? I mean, I could just find out just by doing, yeah, conflicts. Conflicts? Oh no! We can supplement. Ah. So if this isn't going to produce the goods fast enough, then we can always ramp it up further with the old regulars. In the meantime though, let's just drop these down. Get them down so we can get some power here. Be good. Hey. And we're actually not going to need all that many, so I might just give you 10 logistic machines to go get your warpers. Tell you to start sucking up that power. There we go. Why are you not demanding any? Local demand 100, right? And this thing over here should be, it's, oh right, local supply, there we go. Wonder why it wasn't working, because I told it not to work. Okay, so what's this thing outputting? It is not outputting a full belt, 1080 a minute. That'll help you get to your full belt, mate. Oh, it's the autosave. The dreaded autosave. As soon as it gets big. Goes, oh my god. Autosave. Alright. So there should be another iron vein somewhere around here, I thought. Because that is... oh, there's a second one down here. There we go. Grab our advanced mining machine and boom. Oh, iron ore. Now, given that at the moment it's really only just supplying a single magnet factory, so it shouldn't be too bad. In terms of demand on it. Is there any more iron on this planet? It's going to be all our iron. Yeah, okay. So we are now officially mining up all the 1.8 mil here. We've got all the veins covered at least. We are not going it to 100% efficiency yet. We could do more mining machines around it. I think that's where we're just going to leave it though. That should supply everything we need for a little bit of time. Yeah, we're starting to get over that 1,000 mark where it's not really demanding it anymore as well, so I think we're good for a bit. The next thing though, let's think this through. We have these factories right here, and they're all just kind of pouring in here. Oh, it's even backing up a little bit. We've got 1, 2, 3 in there, then we've got 1, 2... Oh, are you not fully... Ah, hang on. Yep, the same problem as before. Don't work. He's broke. Make sure I didn't not fix all of it. Yeah, it's all turning on here. What about the bottom ones? Looking pretty good. Wait for it to all make sure that it's turned on. Yep, alright. So, given this, that we are backing up a little bit, I think my original plan of 2 per stream just seems like it was the better plan to begin with. So we'll fix that up so that it is the final solution. Okay, you live and learn with this sort of stuff. Not like we made a fatal error, so we can do that. Alright, so we've got fairly good storage potential here. We've got these rungs doing? So this is 2 is to these. These 2 is the next belt. And then these 2 is to this belt. Yep, alright, so we're good. And we have full belt outputs, pretty much, apart from this one. It's only just going to get some input as well though, so yeah. I think we can effectively just get rid of those though. Those joiners are not helping us in any way, shape or form. Alright, now I could use the individual blueprints to replicate this whole setup, or, we could do this. But you know what, we're going to take the whole thing to about this location. Use now. Where do we want it? Up about here. That seems like there's the line of those power poles. I was going to say that was going to be as good a location as any, but maybe we'll just flip it around and do it kind of symmetrical on this side. Yeah, we could fit 2 of these, in fact. Ah, ha 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 ha. Do this. And then this. Close to another power facility. Ah, are you kidding me? Come on. Just let me do it down the bottom. There we go. Boom! Whee! Oh my god, we got some building to do here. Gotta get 2 drones. We got some craziness. Out of those for once. That's actually quite unusual. Alright, we're actually just going to stick 1 for the 2 of them here as well. And it's not because I'm out of it, although I'll admit that that's unfortunate timing. But rather, this other one just seems to not be able to, like, the factory is not keeping up with what the logistics station can output, so there's no real point. We're also out of power poles, which is something I didn't really expect. Probably should have. So we'll go back to base and grab a few of those things as well. Once we've got it to do all its outlay here, so we've got a full-ish inventory. Even this part, I mean, look at it, it's mostly unachievable with what's in our inventory. Also kind of wondering about the power situation now as well. Oh, now I think on it, oh, it's a copy. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Yeah. All you need to do is load it in. It's copy the settings. That is awesome. Oh wow, this takes a while. Probably a very good thing that I started sending iron ore back to that blue magnet factory, because we're using a lot of blue belts here. We are using plenty. Mind you, I think graphite was our problem there. No, not graphite, graphene. Now that could be a simple problem as well. It could just be that we've got a hydrogen overload again. Right, we'll empty out the containers and that will be that. Or it could be something more complex, who knows? Maybe we actually need to mine up some more of the fire ice. In fact, we might actually do a pit stop just to see what it is on the way back. We'll go to Earth via... I can't remember the name of the other planet now, actually. Let's go to our interstellar map, zoom out. Is it Cursor? Or is it Straya? I think it's Straya. Straya. No, because, yeah, Straya's got tide lock. So I think it's Cursor then. Yeah, it's out by Jerusalem Artichoke, I believe. Is it? No. No, that doesn't make sense. Maybe it's Murphak. Oh, yeah, it's Murphak. I remember now. Fire Ice, we named it. Fire Ice, in fact. Alright, we're headed there. And then we'll swing by Earth to pick up our other stuff. Just check out why this graphene isn't being produced. And then once we've gone back to Earth, we'll go fill out the rest of that factory that we've been producing tonight, and we'll call it a night, I reckon. Will have been a good hour and a half of streaming, so... And I'm pretty happy with our progress tonight, actually. I was thinking maybe it would take a bit of time, we were waiting around for fractionators to be built, but that wasn't too bad. We got fire ice, there we are, we're on track for it. in the place that we need to be as well. Just tell it to crash. Yeah, so our problem here is that our hydrogen has backed up everything. Not burning it fast enough. So I wonder if there's just a... We do a control thing. Or a way to pick it all up? Not really. Do it from inventory like this, but oh well. Yes. A quick thing, no. Has to be one at a time. Yes, I'm aware. Look at all this hydrogen. Now I'm not going to delete all the tanks. All I'm going to do is do the top ones. The main reason I'm doing that... Ooh. Just realised I'm also deleting the tanks, so I've got to be careful. I've got tanks to replace. Yeah, I do. Cool. The main reason I'm doing that is so it's easy to tank them back up again once I'm done with this. Ultimately, I could be using this for fractionation as well. That would probably be a sensible plan at some point. But for the time being, this is kind of my quick and easy fix to my problem. And immediately we'll start producing graphene again. Now, how are we doing on fire ice as well? Still got 1.1 million of it, so that's a good sign. And we've got another 1.7 over there, so yeah, we're good. It's just solely a block plumbing issue. Just wondering if, you know, I do something about this. Are you bringing in hydrogen? You're not. That's good. It's very good. Because it was going to be a supplementary hydrogen supply, but really, I don't need it. I need to do something with all this stuff. And this ain't burning it fast enough. It's all good. We'll work it out. We will work the problem just later on. Ah, yes, big brain. You are building your brain. Brains are the operation. The counter-rotating Dyson sphere. Lovely, lovely. But we're going to Earth. Aim it. There's Earth. Yes. Ah. Alright. Where are we going here? We're gonna go check out our magnet supply situation now. You could be supplying a little bit faster, to be honest, so let's try and speed you along. There you go, buddy. Try that on for size. Yeah, they're all starting to work a bit harder now. Producing it all. Yeah, we're starting to get a surplus as on it. That's not a surplus. What am I talking about? Oh, hey, we got this too. Delete, recycle. But it should be on the way to solving the problem. It's not a perfect fix. And yeah, now we're having issues with enough green motors. That'll fix ya. Much better. I don't think we'll have a supply problem with green motors for quite some time. We bloody well shouldn't with the amount that I produce, so that was a big project, but it was well worth it, I think. Yeah, we'll go back to having a magnet supply issue in a second, but this is backing up slightly to almost always be a full belt, so we're good for a bit. As long as it's ticking along. Now, while we're here, what were we after again? We needed more fractionators again. We needed a few power poles. Wonder if this will, yeah, power poles. Ooh, pick up 200 and lots of fractionators. Lots of fractionators, please. We need 210 of you. That's 90. Yeah, I think we should end up with a little bit of surplus there. Alright, then I think we'll also just grab another chunk of those. And we're also a little bit low on interstellar logistics stations. Fix that up. We've still got plenty of power sort of things, yep. And I think I'll be okay for belts while I'm over there. Cool. Alright. Back to Stonovan. And oh yeah, that was it. Into orbit we go. Hit the warp. How we're doing on the warpers? Yeah, we're good there. Got plenty of antimatter. Recipe with unipolar magnets again. I think it's making these, isn't it? Yeah. Just thinking pink dumbbells will end up being a problem as well. Wait. Where are you? There we are. Yep. Ah, nope. Out of warp, Scotty. Out of warp. Too much power. Maybe a little bit of distracted driving there. Trying to look at other things. Oh, the drones are out. Loving it. Loving it. Now the other thing that we'll need to do here is of course hook up the power. So I'm just going to quickly try and put those down first. Now you're also going to ship deuterium. You're going to demand some warpers. Couple. Just 10 of you should be good. We'll put in you. Cool. Alright. Then we'll continue to fix you guys up. these power poles sorted. These logistic vessels are now all off collecting what they need to start powering. Yeah, look at it. Look at it all. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright. Now, I think we said one belt for each of two of these. So, one. And you can do this. This, this, and the next belt will run down like so. You do that. Oh, hang on. Reach row 2, right? Yeah, so it should be like that now. Hang on, so you two are going into this. You two should be going into this. You two are going into this one. Yeah, alright. Second factory hooked up. Then we're going to go again with these guys. Like so, like so, and like so. And then you should be able to do something along the lines. Oh, crap. We're doing a mid-hour mistake. Cross. Then you're just straight in, right? Hey. We have deuterium supplies. In fact, we have so much deuterium. We have redonkulous amounts of deuterium, you might say. Nice. Makes me happy. So we have those guys building up. These ones should also be building up a big old supply of coming in here. That's just going to slowly fill up. They'll run a little bit more often. We have 100% satisfaction, which is great. We're not really full on power. I think it's filling up each time, but that's okay. And then, yeah, this is a very lively system now. A very lively gas mining system in Stonovan. Transporting back the deuterium and the deuterium supply for many a planet. Well, one. But it shall be many in the future. And certainly we've got enough hydrogen in these guys that is not being a problem. And if we just go into orbit, yeah, we've got this sort of pattern happening, a big solar farm. Still got room to improve, still got room to grow here. I mean, ultimately I think all that will happen with the rest of this planet is when we might just mine it of all the things. But the main point and purpose is just to make it into that deuterium production facility with massive fractionations going on, and I think we've done that quite successfully tonight, so I'm very pleased with our progress. We have more than we can deal with. I might just take us back to big brain. Before we end off tonight, let's see how our Dyson sphere is chipping along, and let's see what's the next kink in the supply chain of our rockets. Because ultimately, at the moment, this is all about getting our rockets up and running as fast as possible. I suspect that it might be graphene is our problem, because that's important for the production of solar sails. And if we ain't got solar sails being produced, then we got a big problem. But we probably largely solved that with just emptying the hydrogen on that particular planet. We want to go up this way. Let's see if I can get it twice. Oh god, no. There. We're in high orbit now. Lovely. But yeah, so this is our production facility, right? Or it's even producing some deuterium. But it wasn't keeping up. But now it is. We have masses and masses of fuel rods. So it's no longer fuel rods fuel rods is no longer our supply issue. It seems that we're low on supermagnetic rings. That's not too surprising. Our graphene is locked up, saying it's full. That produces our solar sails. Our graphene here is taking a beating. And that graphene produces stuff down here, I'm pretty sure. It supplies stuff down here. Yeah, Casimir crystals, right? Something to do with it, yeah. If we don't have Casimir crystals, then we won't be producing our planar filters and our quantum chips. Let's just go have a look at that. Yeah, so these are all kind of silent. That's titanium glass. Here's our planar filters. And yeah, it's low on Casimir crystals outputs. And they're running, but they're running out. Yeah, so definitely running out. And that means that our quantum chips aren't being produced. We no longer have a backup of those. We are out on terms of storage as well. Yeah, okay, so this is a bigger problem than I thought. Well, it's been a problem that's been going on for a bit. And as a result, yeah, we have no rockets being produced because we ain't got no quantum chips. And we need those quantum chips. So it's all a big circle of life, really, where if you don't have all the right ingredients in exactly the right kind of place and time, you end up with problems. So what's needed to produce this? We could do it through acid and graphite, or we can do it through fire ice. Now, acid and graphite is the one that's not producing the hydrogen that's making me having to go to that planet all the time. So it might be that we take a visit to our acid planet. Let's just see if we can check that out. That's going to be in Murphak. I believe, yes, it is in Acid Land. And I'm pretty sure it should have coal. So because it has coal, it means we can do energetic graphite there. Even if it doesn't have coal, I know that America wants to invade will have coal. So there's going to be different spots. And we can mine the acid there, and we can make it into a big old graphene producing factory, given that we continue to have a few supply issues with our stuff. But that won't be tonight, of course. Tonight we're about to finish So yeah, tonight we have made a massive deuterium factory. Of course, we're no longer using as much of it because our rocket production is stalled. But I think we're between those 3 factories, we should be producing a whole heap of it. And I don't think we're going to run out. You know, famous last words, of course, but we should be good, I reckon. We should be good. Oh yeah, look at all this stuff happening. We've got antimatter. Got these slowly filling up here. Slowly filling out. How are we doing on the Dyson Sphere? Yeah, we're nearly at 100% satisfaction again on the Dyson Sphere. So that's great. And that's actually brilliant, because once at 100% satisfaction, it means we can increase our antimatter production, start doing more photons here, and start filling up these producers of our antimatter. We're of course burning off the excess hydrogen again. You know, that old chestnut. But what we could really use is basically these guys having an upgrade to be, you know, 100% power coming in, and producing extra photons for us. Photon production, more antimatter. Well, photon production is necessary for antimatter, of course. So it'd be really lovely for these particle accelerators to, you know, be constantly busy as opposed to just sometimes busy producing that antimatter. At the moment we've got, you know, 4 pretty much constant from the looks of things, and then these 2 kind of run every so often. And so yeah, we get a lot more production happening if we're able to produce more photons. So that's the plan. To produce more photons by producing more graphite, which will enable us to continue to build our Dyson Sphere here. Yeah. Sorry, just getting the rotation right. I think that outer shell is almost produced as well, which is fantastic. I'm not sure if I want to fill in some more holes on it. It's maybe a bit patchier than I thought it would be. Maybe I want the occasional hole. We shall see. But basically I want to copy this top pattern here as well. And paste it down the bottom here as well, with maybe some connectors in between, and maybe a patchy inside as well. I think that might have to be how we kind of reconcile it. This patchy outer work and patchy inside as well, and yeah. We shall see. It's a work in progress here. Now, of course, it looks kind of all stringy up the top here and not even. I'm aware of that. I'd like to say it's on purpose. It probably wasn't, but it was. It worked out like that in the end, shall we say? And maybe we'll do a big ring around, another ring, like a kind of a bishop's ring or something like that. Who knows? Who knows? But for the time being, just, you know, finishing it would be nice. Finishing a full shell. But we will get there. We will get there. Anyway, that's all we have time for tonight. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. If you did, please drop me a follow. It would be lovely. I'd love to see some more of you all watching regularly. We have a few at the moment, of course, but the more the merrier, and the less I get bored when I'm just talking to myself as opposed to other people in chat and so forth. I'm excited by this game. Sometimes I don't feel like streaming, and I get on and I start doing stuff, and it's like, forget how much fun this is. So I had fun. I hope you did too. If you enjoy it, drop me a follow, drop me a like, drop me a subscribe. My name is Pooks, and I will see you in the next episode. Cheers.